To this day.
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 What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Malik Scott. Malik Scott says that his team, which is Team Wilder, are getting sick of Joshua talks. We've been chasing Hearn. Of course, we know that Deontay Wilder is interested in fighting Anthony Joshua, and he wants to lay Andy Ruiz down by the wayside as a second option because he wants the main prize, Anthony Joshua. And he's saying he's been reaching out to, Shelly Finkel has been reaching out to Eddie Hearn, showing emails, showing that he's ready to make the fight, saying that we're ready, so let's make the fight happen. And he has proof to show it. And let me counterpunch. He's saying they're getting sick of this crap. We're getting sick of chasing Joshua. I think, where was this energy when all this talk was about Helenius? Helenius wasn't the fucking pick yet. And even if he was the pick, okay, why would you, if you knew Anthony Joshua or Eddie Hearn reached out to Shelly Finkel, why did Shelly Finkel act the way he did? Okay, that's one thing people need to understand. Shelly Finkel didn't even reply to Eddie Hearn. He replied to somebody that asked me about Eddie Hearn. That's not very professional. See, these guys, the way they treat each other is just bullshit. You know, I don't know what Eddie Hearn really replies back to Shelly Finkel, except for things are going smoothly or positively. But you could say the same shit about Fury and Joshua, right? So everything was going smooth and all that shit, but we didn't hear it. So I think it's really both of their problems. I think Shelly Finkel really started it after years of exile and years of non-communication after the last shit show we seen back in 18, okay, and 19. I think at least they could do is be transparent and show each other respect by communicating with each other. I didn't see that. I seen Shelly Finkel. I seen Deontay Wilder said, "I'm busy. We're busy. He always wants to make a fight. We busy. We'll talk to him." And Shelly Finkel that's his job, is to respond to Eddie Hearn, and he didn't do so. See, who's to say Eddie Hearn really wanted to entertain anything after that, which we already know that he is, but what if he's secretly making that a reason why he's not really trying to do that? I know the reason. Okay, first of all, he doesn't want to fight Anthony Joshua. He wants to put Anthony Joshua in there with somebody that Joshua feels comfortable with just to get a win. So this is basically one of his very first tune-ups. Okay, so that's the objective over there. That's the objective. To get Joshua in there with somebody that he feels comfortable with, get him another win so he can get on the winning streak and break this losing cycle. Okay, that's why he did say, like, look, if Joshua loses this, he's out. But did he say that the fight is not on? No. What I'm saying is people getting impatient when they don't need to be. You guys fucked over each other. Shelly Finkel, instead of communicating with Eddie Hearn, he didn't say anything. He just explained why he didn't communicate with Eddie Hearn or respond to Eddie Hearn, which ain't cool. If you want something to happen business-wise, it's all done behind the scenes, right? So why are you then responding to the public for something that you've already supposed to respond behind the scenes for? Okay, he's supposed to respond with Eddie Hearn that, look, let's talk after we get this fight done. Not ignore the man's email, not ignore it and not send a reply and just go on about your business and then tell somebody else, well, it'll get back to him. No, squash that noise, bro. See, that's the type of shit that stops these fights from happening. Just like, okay, with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is looking for a fighter to pick. I don't know who is going to be. He had to get a trainer. So that first had to be established. And if they were really in the loop or they really was paying attention, they would know that. Okay. He ain't doing shit without getting a trainer. That's first off. Then they had to pick an opponent. Okay. Then they were going to do that Dillian White shit. Then they were going to pick Wilder or Fury later on in the year. So it wasn't the fact they wanted this fight right away. Like, I'm like, okay, you guys haven't ever fought. Okay, so Wilder's already done his Salinas, which I understand that you guys ready to get back on the top list of fighters or echelon of fighters. I understand that. But then if you already know what somebody else's itinerary is, you can't say they're ducking you because when your manager already did some fuck shit. Okay, Shelly Finkel already showed Eddie Hearn his ass in the first attempt to make anything happen when the communication was kind of half-assed, just starting over. He pulled some shit like that. It's not professional. So, but again, I don't know what Eddie Hearn and Shelly Finkel are talking about now, but they are responding. We do know that. They're responding now. Not when Eddie Hearn sent that offer. No, none of that. They're responding now. Okay, so Malik Scott saying, man, we're getting tired of this crap, this, that, and the other. Like, dude, you forget what happened 5 years ago. If he says he was around Wilder, where the fuck was you in that meeting when Luda Bella got this meeting with John Skipper in the zone and wanted to offer your boy $100 million fucking dollars? Where were you at? Listen to bald-headed ass Al Heyman tell him that's Mayweather's training money. Don't take that. And he didn't. And Shelly Finkel went with it. No, well, how much is Anthony Joshua getting? That old bullshit. So that's why we didn't see a fight. Okay, so that shit, look, people, we need to stop like this is like a one-sided thing. Eddie don't want to get him in there with a Deontay Wilder right now. Now, had this come to the end of the year and Team Wilder just be fucking patient, fight your fucking elimination mandatory, fight Ruiz, then fight Joshua. You'll be fine. You know what I mean? That's the only way that we can call out that someone is a true ducker or not. When that person plans to fight you and they don't fight you when they say they're going to fight you. That's the only way we're going to find that out. So in other words, we have to wait until the last part of the year to see what Anthony Joshua does. Damn, he has to win first. Just like Wilder had to win, right? So that's what it is. Joshua is a step behind Wilder because Joshua needs a tune-up fight or a get-back fight or a confidence fight, right? He needs a showcase fight to show that he still belongs where he needs to be or where he thinks he's at. That's what he needs. Wilder had it, so then therefore Joshua needs it. I get that. So, but saying, oh, we're tired of this crap, to me, I don't like that type of response and behavior because like your attitude could just take everything to a head. And it almost like you don't know how someone decides when they get antsy. Because it sounds like they're getting antsy and impatient. I'm like, yo, if you already know what he's going to do, don't say Eddie's full of shit when you don't even call him on or go with him and work with him on the plans. Let's make the shit at the end of the year. Let's let the shit build. Let's let these guys get some wins. Wilder got a win. So now Joshua got to get a win. When he gets a win, that bullshit fight with Dillian White, okay, whatever. Right? If he does that, okay, he's had 2 wins. So now he's in the W column 2 times this year. So then let's go to the Wilder fight. But then if like Team Wilder, what they're notorious of doing, they'll say, oh, he didn't want the fight. We're going to go somewhere else. He's ducking. We're tired of fucking with him. When before, he's begging for a fight, we're busy, that type of shit. So if we take the personality out of it, take the attitude out of it, and just strictly stick to business on what you're going to do, I think the fight will happen. But as long as these guys are playing bullshit games with each other, and we have all these egos, we have all these personalities of what I'm tired of, and this ain't going to happen, the fight will never happen. Because people are addressing or approaching this business merger in the wrong way. They're approaching it with personality and attitude, which they shouldn't. Leave that shit outside. You know, if these guys need to fight, they'll fight due to business and professionalism. That's how it's going to get made. not the bullshit that we've seen and not the bullshit that we're seeing. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Malik Scott saying that. I'm tired, or we're tired, of Anthony Joshua ducking us and playing games. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys can counterpunch. Peace!